Guys, welcome back to the Physique Factory Podcast. We've not done one for a while, so mainly just catching up on a few things.
I done one last week by myself, James.
Yeah, no, and I was busy. What was I doing last week? I was away, weren't
I don't know. It was just a random one I done off the cuff. I was just like, I think I had a spare hour, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to do a podcast. And I text you, but I text you like 2 minutes before I done it. Like, James, are you available?
Yeah, and then I responded half an hour later saying, yeah, cool. When do you want to do one? I was like, oh, I've already done it.
I done it twice because I done the first one, and I done it on Loom for some reason. I don't know why. And
it's risky if you start recording long things on Loom, and it just doesn't say.
I got 7 minutes worth of it, so I chopped it up and I made one little reel for Instagram, and that was it. So, not a complete waste of time, but pretty much a complete waste of time. But you've been away partying it up in Amsterdam, haven't you?
Well, sort of partying it up. Well, we went away. When did we go away?
Big news as well, of course. We've never shared that in the podcast either.
Oh yeah, got engaged. So that was that. I planned it for after prep, so there's no way I was going to do that on prep because how the fuck could I like do it and celebrate and make a good night of it? So yeah, she said yeah, thank fuck for that.
I know it's like the suspense. It's like imagine she didn't say yeah. It's like why would I even bring it up?
I'd rather get on stage naked, again posing and do well. To be fair, no, it went well, so I did enjoy it. It was just a bit one of those things where I don't know, you don't really do it that often because it's like you've only got one shot of doing it.
So you don't do it that often. That's a good way to put it, James.
Yeah.
You ever seen those people who like do it on stage?
Oh yeah, someone did it at one of the shows where I was at, and the thing is, if you do that, you're making it about yourself, aren't you? Rather, so that day is about you competing, and then I'm not a big fan of doing that because it just takes so much away from like the experience and people. Well, you're doing it in front of fucking shitloads of people. Why would you want to do that? You want to make it a bit more intimate and
absolutely, yeah. It's not something that I would be keen for. I mean, I was a bit of a shitbag when I done it. I had all these big plans, and we were in Dubrovnik, very nice place, loads of nice scenic locations, and I threw the ring at her in the hotel room. And I was like, there you go. That was my way of proposing.
very romantic.
I was confident.
So when he was confident, yeah, I was confident as well, but I had to make a fucking bit of a do out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's it. But no, you made a better do out of it than I did, to be fair. Anyway, so you've been in Amsterdam since then as well. Was that what kind of planned to be after that? Was that a bit of a celebration for you?
Yeah, so I was originally thinking about doing it in Amsterdam. We had that planned since before we went to Mexico in May. But yeah, I thought I best not do it there just because getting through customs with a fucking ring, all that sort of shit, it's a bit of a dodgy one, isn't it? So in case they get flagged up, we've got to pull it out and all that shit. So
yeah, I hope you picked a good ring, James, because I mean I've seen it obviously, but you know your girlfriend or your fiance, sorry, is a jeweler, of course, isn't she?
That's weird saying that now or hearing that. Yeah, she's a manager at a jeweler's, so I had to be very, very precise with the ring. So she's hinting for like 2 years anyway. And I thought, right, it's got to be one of these anyway. And I thought, chose the most expensive one. I thought, I can't really go wrong with that. And then, yeah, it was the best one.
There you go. But it'd be awkward if you bought it off her, wouldn't it?
Oh, fuck, buying a fucking ring from Warren James. Fucking hell.
Is that where she works, is it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, not saying anything bad about him on here, but you know,
I mean, you kind of did. But anyway, we'll get onto the whole Amsterdam thing. Let's forget about the engagement thing. So you were high as fuck over the weekend.
Oh yeah, well, just on the one day. Well, we went for 2 days, but yeah, fucking, we got there on the Sunday. And then Sunday evening went into a coffee shop and then got absolutely high as fuck. And yeah, walked around Amsterdam eating shitloads of food after that.
It used to be a thing that people talked about a lot, like you know, bodybuilding and cannabis and that. Like, and you know, people used to talk about the benefits of smoking it for bodybuilding and things like that, didn't they?
There's a lot of benefits because I was tracking my fucking data on my ring about my sleep. So my REM sleep shocking. So let me pull this up.
Must be fun going a trip with you, James. Eh? Like you're away in Amsterdam for the weekend, and you know you're going sightseeing and shit like that. And you're like, "Fucking hell, my REM sleep's been terrible. We need to de-stress." Into the coffee shop.
It was just interesting numbers to look at. So let me find it. Here we go. So the day before I went away, my REM was 7 minutes. 7 minutes fucking REM sleep. 4 hours total sleep. After getting high as fuck, 8 hours total sleep. And then REM sleep was 2 hours, which is
How accurate do you think those things are?
they're quite accurate. Aura's got Aura, however we fucking pronounce it. They're well known for being one of the most accurate fitness trackers on the market. So I think it's one of the most accurate things you can get out there. Say within like 10%, I reckon.
Yeah, it's one of those things that like I've never used an Aura ring, and I've wore like a watch and that while I've slept, and like sometimes I feel like if I look at that and it tells me I've had a shit night's sleep, but I actually feel all right, it's like all of a sudden it puts like a downer on it, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I know. So that's what I've been like getting a bit too much hung up on lately,
Yeah.
especially over prep where last 2 weeks it went downhill. I was getting an hour or two sleep a night and I was just fucked. But sleep's starting to improve slowly since then. Obviously since Amsterdam and having that night fucking blazing. That's helped a lot. But fucking hell, the appetite. So I've got a THC vape and that did not do that to me. But the appetite I got after fucking blazing, I just couldn't stop fucking eating. Literally could not
Blazing
stop.
up, listen to you. You've got the terminology and everything now.
Yeah. Oh, getting high. But yeah, fucking hell. Appetite was through the roof and went for a meal afterwards. And then Beck doesn't really finish her food. She can't finish a big meal. So I was fucking polishing off her meals.
It's
And
always good, that, isn't it?
yeah, got this fucking big massive burger, nailed that. She ate like half of hers, went, oh, I can't finish it. Fucking nailed that. And then just got loads of shit on the way back. There's fucking desserts and that.
How much heavier were you? I seen you put up a poll on Instagram saying how much heavier will I be? What did you end up being?
I've not weighed myself yet. My check-ins tomorrow with Josh. So I thought I'd just give it a day on the diet and see what's what, and then I'll see what the damage is tomorrow.
That's the thing. Like, obviously, you could have gained fat while you're away, but like when I have clients that go away and they come back out a little bit heavier or whatever, it's like even if like say you come back like 7 pounds heavier, it's like it's quite unlikely that you've gained 7 pounds of fat. Like,
Oh yeah, no, it'd be a lot of fucking water, glycogen, all that sort of shit. It will be a bit of fat, but to be fair, I was doing about 30k steps a day because
yeah,
city breaks,
exactly.
you always do that city breaks, don't you? So I was having like what did I have? I had 4 meals a day. Each of them had some sort of dessert with them as well. So
Even
yeah.
breakfast.
Oh no, not breakfast. No, yeah, excluding
Well,
breakfast.
having said that, like croissants and shit like that, pancakes, I suppose it's quite
Yeah,
easy to have a dessert at breakfast.
I had French toast for one of breakfasts, which was absolutely banging. So it was. There's loads of ways of doing French toast, isn't there? This was like the French toast, maple syrup, banana, bacon, and then scrambled eggs with it, and it was just fucking perfect. Then Beck got like a sort of a different one where it was like berries, mascarpone cheese, like the cheese from cheesecake that was made with. That was on top. Again, some
Cheese from
syrup.
cheesecake, cream cheese, is it not?
Yeah, well,
Is
it's
that
like
right?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
cream cheese, but I think they call it mascarpone or something like that.
Mascarpone. Oh, very
Yeah,
fancy.
yeah, that's the actual name for it. But yeah, that was good. I tried a bit of that. But yeah, French toast is just next level. They do an actual French toast challenge around the corner where Nick lives, and we're gonna go there. Me, Beck, Meg, well, Nick's girlfriend, and Nick, and we're just gonna nail this French toast challenge. We're not gonna do it eat like fucking like a French toast challenge each because it's like a full loaf of brioche fucking bread, and yeah, it's insane. It must be
I
about
honestly think the closest I've been to a heart attack was eating French toast. It was like I'd been in Vegas for like 5 days, and you know, with the time difference and that, how it fucks you up. I was like waking up at like 3 a.m. and I was like, right, I'm hungry. So I went downstairs to like the hotel lobby and like went to one of the restaurants in the hotel. I was like, fuck it, French toast, and it was like the most deep fat fried thing I've ever seen in my life. It's like you deep fat fried it and then you deep fat fried it again, then maybe I actually gave it another go just to make sure. And then I just remember eating it. I was like, I actually feel a tightness in the left side of my chest here. This could be it. It's like these 5 days have accumulated and caught up on me.
that. See, the French toast that I had wasn't like that. It was made in like so it's brioche bread, and then they cooked it in like eggs or an egg, like you said, they like broke eggs up and they like flipped it and that and fried it in that, and it just went fucking perfect.
I've got a picture of that French toast somewhere. I was like, I better take a picture of this one that nearly fucking killed me. But yeah, we're not sounding very fitness professionally right now, and I've not been very fitness professionally on Instagram either because I've been fucking posting breakfast rolls. People have been going mental because I'm having brown sauce on things. Like, come on, people.
Brown sauce is the one. Brown sauce and eggs and bacon and all
Do
that
you know what
sort
the
of.
main ingredient in brown sauce is?
What is it?
Tomatoes.
How was it?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I didn't know that.
I'm going to fact check myself because I always like say things and then I'm like, I start questioning myself, like, am I a liar? Let's see, brown sauce, HP.
I think I might have heard that before.
I think it is true, to be fair. I'm confident in what I'm saying, but I just want to double check because I don't want this podcast to become known as a Physique Factory liar podcast. Tomatoes, yeah. Ingredients: tomatoes, malt vinegar, molasses, glucose, fructose syrup, spirit, vinegar, sugar, dates, modified corn flour. Yeah, there's quite a few. But yeah, little fact there for some people who don't know it. The first ingredient on the list is the one that is the largest quantity within that food. So there you go.
That is interesting. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Some real value there. So now you know that brown sauce is mostly tomatoes. So all you brown sauce haters, actually, you're just hating on another kind of tomato sauce. So yeah. It depends on the roll. It very much depends on what's on it. Like I posted what egg and black pudding. I feel like egg and black pudding definitely lends itself to brown sauce. Tomato sauce would be weird.
You tried white pudding?
Yes, I have. I quite like it.
Yeah, it's well nice. I had it on holiday. We're on the breakfasts and
Do you get potato scones in England?
No, when you just said that, it fucking weirded me out because I can't imagine what a potato scone looks like.
Which come Lee that was on the podcast, Lee Heron, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
He messaged me back and was like, "What the fuck is that?" I was like, "It's a tatty scone, mate. Like, do you not get them in fucking England? Is it
What
potato
is it?
scone?"
Can you
Let
put a
me
picture up?
can I share my screen?
Yeah, I've already enabled it.
Right, let me get it up first and let me get rid of some shit. To close all my tabs. I'm not like you, James. I don't come on with a million tabs.
Million tabs, Pornhub.
Yeah, it's all right. You can't see what they are. What am I looking for? Potato scone. I would never call it a potato scone. Call it tatty scone. Or in Ireland, they seem to call it potato bread.
I call them scones, not scones.
Scones. There's a place near me called Scone. But yeah, that is a tatty scone.
Oh, that's a potato cake.
A potato cake. Come on now.
That's a potato cake.
A potato
What the
cake.
fuck? That's a potato cake. Mate, that's a potato cake.
How is that a cake in any way, shape, or form? Probably not really much of a scone either, to be fair.
It's not such potato cake.
What is a potato scone made of? Mashed potato and butter. There you go.
Yeah, Beck, potato scone. What the fuck we doing a podcast? But
look, there's a potato cake. That's something different altogether.
Search on go on images.
That's something different altogether. Look how thick that is.
I will be the decider of this.
Look.
Right, is that what you would consider a potato cake?
No, that's not a potato cake. Potato cake's like Warburton's ones, but what the fuck's that? That's ridiculous.
I was like,
that's a potato cake.
That is that's a Spanish omelette.
That is a cake made out of potatoes.
That's a Spanish omelette.
That actually looks like something you find in the bottom of your sink.
Right. Potato scone.
Would you believe this is a podcast?
No, I thought you were typing that. I'm pretty weirded out right now.
This is the tatty scone.
That's a potato. That's a potato cake.
It's not one. I typed in a potato cake. It was coming up with other shit.
I don't know what you're on up in Scotland.
That's a proper, like,
traditional tatty scones. There you go.
That's a fucking potato cake.
That's like a homemade potato cake. Like if you buy them from a bakery, that's what they look like.
Potato bread.
This is what they call it in Ireland. Potato bread.
Yeah, all right. So potato bread, potato cake, potato scone, whatever. That's fucking ridiculous.
Tatty scone. There you go.
Scone.
You go into the shop and they're like that. They're not homemade. They're just like that. There's like two of them stuck together. In fact, I think I have two of them downstairs.
Nice.
Bear with me.
Oh, he's actually going getting one.
That's a potato cake because when you get the Warby's ones, they're round, but if you get bakery ones, they're square. So
it is a potato cake. And now it was just me. That is 100% a fucking potato cake. I don't know what they're on in Scotland. They're definitely on fucking heroin. Train
Right.
spotting. You're on some train spotting shit.
Let's see what we've got. I'm a bit out of breath after running downstairs. Potato scone
That's
for
a
all
potato.
intensive purposes. The macros on them are pretty good as well. We've got per 100 grams, 0.9 grams of fat and 45 grams of carbs.
Can you
It's an Irish potato cake, and it's actually called a potato fowls.
potato fowls?
No, they're different things. That's soda bread.
What the fuck?
That's different. Soda bread is nice.
This is getting out of hand.
See if you go over to Ireland and you get like a breakfast with that and they deep fat fry it. Unbelievable. Macros aren't so good in that though. They're fucking shit on that.
Hey, fuck that. It doesn't matter.
That throws out of my
I wouldn't like to know what the macros are on that.
Potato scallop. What the fuck's that? It's the same
What
thing.
about have you ever had wheaten bread?
No.
Oh, that is fantastic. Wheaten bread is the shit.
Show us that, but search Moroccan pancake after you've searched that.
This podcast is like, see that last podcast I done, so full of value. This one, similar value, just different subject.
Exactly, food value.
Yeah, entertainment value, hopefully. Right, so here's wheaten bread. This stuff is unbelievable. It's probably my favorite bread variation. You know that?
The fuck is it?
It's just bread, to be honest, but it's got like a sweet taste to it. It is lovely. I would literally just eat it like just buttered bread. Like when we
Nice.
go to Sophie's granny, she's like very traditional, you might say, and she comes out with this like little tray of food, and wheaten bread is part of that. And like as soon as it comes out, I'm like eyes are on the prize. It's like, right, that's mine. I'm having that. Absolute slap it with butter. What did you want? Moroccan what?
Moroccan pancake.
Moroccan. I can't even fucking spell Moroccan.
This was one of the best things I've ever ate. It was fucking amazing.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like that.
Yeah, it wasn't. Oh, it's more like that. The bottom left to the right. So go to the right. That. Yeah, it was like that. So it was like chicken. So it's like spicy chicken cheese that was on it. It was fucking amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Can you see this? Or put it on.
I'm gonna get onto it.
It's basically that.
Well, that does look good. Yeah.
It was so fucking good. Literally one of the best things I've had.
I'm just having a look at this now. Some specky bam on here. Oh shit. Right. A fairly flaky, square-shaped, crispy Moroccan pancake or flatbread. It's made with a combination of wheat flour and semolina. Can't even say that word.
Semolina.
Semolina's awful.
Yeah.
I get that. Ooh.
Where did you have that? Not Morocco, obviously.
It was a cafe. It wasn't a coffee shop, but it's
There you go. Primal gym gear. Targeted ads.
Have you shown him the burger that you nailed?
Oh, the burger was so good.
This was the burger that he nailed, Connor, and he ate mine as well. Ooh.
Yeah, he was just telling us about that. That is a big burger, to be fair.
Yeah, it was good. It weren't enough. I could have literally nailed another one. That was after getting high as fuck. So
I don't think I've ever had the munchies in my life. You know that. I mean, I'm sorry if you're listening to this, Mum. I've smoked weed, but I don't know if I've ever had the munchies.
Yeah, I have done in the past. When did I have it? Yeah, when it last time I ate it, or the first time I ate it, that's when I had the munchies, and then I just got the munchies in Amsterdam, which
Quite a regular thing to do, to be fair. I'm eyeing up this tattie scone that's next to me. I'm thinking, you know what? I could have that.
Do you put salt on them though?
On the potato scones?
Yeah, you've got to put butter and salt.
I wouldn't really put anything on them. I would like either have them as a side on a fried breakfast sort of thing, or on like a roll with an egg.
But
you've got to dip it in something, haven't you? Like beans.
Yeah, it's not something that's by itself.
Yeah.
Even though the macros are great, it's like a pre-workout. You know how people have like Squares bars pre-workout? It's like just have a tattie scone pre-workout.
Imagine that. Fucking hell.
Well, we could be starting a thing here. Could be the Physique Factory pre-workout routine. Have a tattie scone and a cup of tea.
That's. I think we need to talk about food more often because I think we'll get more people.
Yeah, just change the way that the podcast goes. It's an interesting thing to talk about, actually, James. Because obviously we've both come into an off season. I'm bringing it back to something sensible here. What are you eating nowadays? What's your normal food?
3-5 pretty much now, so it's not too bad.
Sorry, actual food sources. Never mind the calories. Who cares about them?
It's all the fucking same. Basically, just more of it. Literally, just more of the same stuff. I've increased my veg intake just because feeling full. Appetite goes up a little bit post-show, doesn't it? So veg intake's gone up a little bit. But then it's just more of the same shit. Literally just more of the
Have you
same.
still got that like post-show hunger sort of thing?
No, I didn't really get it, to be fair, because I had after the show, I thought, right, go enjoy myself, go and have like some food. I just ate just because I knew I could eat. I wasn't hungry. I was just eating just for the sake of eating. And then just because I've not done it for like proper food for a while, went to that Five Guys and then went to where the fuck did we go after Five Guys? Oh, back to the expo.
Sakura for sushi.
Oh, we've got all you can eat sushi. At that expo place, they had those
Chocolate samosas.
chocolate samosa, the dessert samosas, best thing ever. You can order them. I
You
think
posted about them, yeah.
yeah, Samosa Boy. They're on Instagram. Give them a follow. Fucking hell, you can order those fucking. They're
Samosa
amazing.
boy.
Yeah, you need to try. Yeah, some you had to say it like that, then, didn't you? Yeah, fucking hell, they're amazing. Then I had one of those.
Did you get those cookie dealer cookies or whatever it was?
Yeah, so Andy, he bought me one. He bought me a cherry bake. What were it? Oh, so good. The thing is with those, if you go for like an actual dessert one, like a Kinder Bueno or a Biscoff, they're all a bit shitty. But if you get something like cherry bakewell or carrot cake one, that's good. So different shit like that rather than actual big fucking dessert. They're not sickly, they're fucking really good. So I might have to put an order again.
I've never tried them. I went through that phase of like that post diet where you're fucking starving all the time sort of thing for a few weeks, but like even the last wee while, like yesterday I underate, and people will say like how the fuck can you undereat? But honestly, I'd like see yesterday if Sophie hadn't made those like Weetabix cheesecake things, I wouldn't have ate before I went and done my clients in the evening because like I've just there's so much going on, and I was like trying to I was actually paying for that pull down seated row, and what else did I buy? The peg deck. I was paying for that, and then by the time I'd done that, I was like, shit, I need to go. And I was like, there was food there, there's food prepared, but it's all stuff like I need 5 minutes to then heat it up and shit like that. And I seen this Weetabix cheesecake, I was like, fuck for that. It's like something I can just eat right now. So just fucking scoffed it down. And obviously, it's like it's not stuff that you need to chew loads either. Like you don't want to. You don't want to get into that way of like scoffing shit down and ruining your digestion because that's not optimal.
Exactly, fucking hell, I know that. when you're that busy as well, when you just need food there, don't you? That's just easy to get down, and then it doesn't take long like making. So
I think that's it. It's just having stuff prepared as well does make a big difference because ideally I would have just heated something up. Like I use the air fryer all the time. I just reheat like potatoes and chicken. So even tonight I've cooked a shit ton of chicken, shit ton of potatoes, even oat pancakes. I reheat them in the air fryer. Everything gets chucked in the air fryer. Like I barely use my oven. Like
I see. I'm same with the air fryer. Air fryer still use a microwave. All that
I used
sort
to
of stuff.
charge Foreman grill today for the first time in a long time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Fucking, what do you use that on?
Chicken, just for a change. I usually put it in the slow cooker because then I can just like fuck off and leave it. But tonight, I don't know, I was feeling frisky. Came home, I was like, you know what? That chicken's getting put in the George Foreman.
Mix it up, quality. Nice grilled chicken.
Well, that's it. I think it's because I should have really put the chicken on this morning and I was like sitting there prepping foods anyway. I was like, right, let's just get it cooked now. But it's more cleaning, which is a bit annoying.
That's it.
But James doesn't do dishes, does he, Rebecca?
No, James.
Clean mine up then. Fucking hell.
No, I've been poorly today and I've come in the living room and it's exactly how we left it about 10 days ago before we went away. And all he's done is, I've washed my pots.
I've been busy.
Emptied the bin liner, like the kitchen bin, but left the bin liner at the side of the bin.
I can't put bin liners back in the bin. That is hard. Like that's a skill.
Back in the bin now.
No, I struggle with that. But I had 17 check-ins to do today on top of PTs, on top of all the other shit I do.
Wait, why can't you just put a bin liner back in the bin?
Because that means that's pretty much.
It's hard work.
It'll take me the time to do a check-in to do a bin liner. Because it's difficult.
See, if I put a bin liner in, it's like falling out at like one side after a while. It's like it's just not right. It's never done right. So, if you can't do it right, just leave it to someone that can. If there's someone in the house that can, like I think women have just got that magic touch where it's like they can do bin liners, they can do washes, they can
washing up pots, bin liners, tidying up in general.
Yeah. I bumped into one of my clients today, and she was going to like the dry cleaners, and she said, she's like, oh, it doesn't cost that much to get your clothes all washed and ironed and things like that. And I was thinking, like, while Sophie's away here, I should take all the clothes that are in the wash and like take them there. But oh no, I just done it myself, just done it all for you coming home. But the problem there is you set an expectation. If she thinks I can do that, she's like, all right, okay, you can do that again.
You need to tell her that you just do that. But there's 2 of them in Whitworth, so we've done that. Have we done that one time?
No, we did it because the washer broke. But when we first moved in, I had a go at James saying he doesn't do anything in the house, and his reply was, "Well, I'll just take my clothes to the bloody dry cleaners." So I said, "No. Why would you take them there and pay to have them washed? Because why should I wash my own clothes when I've got money to pay someone?" I said, "You don't pay me. I do your clothes."
I can see the point though. Like, if you're good at something, stick to what you're good at, and have the people that are good at that do that job.
Stay in your lane.
To pay some old person to press go on the bloody washer, but then it expects me to do it for free.
Well, fair's fair, James. If you're going to pay them,
years of your crap.
Rebecca, you've just accepted a lifetime contract for the job of doing all these things. So the contract's on your finger right now.
It comes with some benefits.
Show them the ring.
Show the people the ring.
They're
nice.
No, it's not live. There's no one on it. It was recording it for a podcast.
We can always cut out if you say something you don't mean to say.
No, I just look like death. That's all.
That's very nice, James. You picked well.
Yeah, no, there was a lot to pick from the hints and the pictures that she sent.
Like, this is the exact one I want. Get this one. It's like, what should I buy?
Never asked me to marry him, so technically
she didn't say yeah.
Piece of jewelry.
Just put it on a finger, and it's on the right finger. The right, yeah, it was on the right finger.
Yeah, you put it on the left side, so you put it on the right side.
Yeah, that's it.
Feel weird once you get married though, and you have to wear a ring, James. Although you already wear one, so that might not be that weird for you actually.
I was getting a Aurora ring.
No,
I'll just move it to that finger. And I was like, there we go.
I said that to Sophie at the time. I was like, maybe I should get one of those Aura rings or something. And I seen the price of it. I was like, nah, get me something cheaper.
You got like a titanium one?
Yeah, I don't know where it is, or silver or something. I don't know. I do know where it is.
Where it is, that sounds so bad.
It's not right here. It's when you go to lift though, I take it off in the gym because I'm like, I don't want to scratch it.
Yeah.
That's why James is getting titanium.
Yeah. So the thing is, it's next to my actual fucking Aura ring, so I don't know if it's going to rub on it or not. Yeah, it's sort of set in stone that it's on that finger.
This week in the Physique Factory Podcast, wedding plans.
I can't wear none of my rings on that side now because it makes them all crap.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Compared to that one.
That's a good thing, then, isn't it?
It's the first time this has been the subject of conversation in this podcast.
It has.
This must be so random for the people that listen to it, where it's like 1 week, it's like, this is serious shit. We're talking about, whatever we're talking about, reverse dieting, we're talking about fucking protein, we're talking about fucking, what did I talk about last week? Bulking. And then all of a sudden it's like they're talking about tattie scones.
Exactly. What can we actually name this podcast? What can people get enticed into? And how? Yeah, well, yeah.
Well, I don't know. I like the subject of, we were all talking about what our favourite breads were. So I said my favourite bread was wheaten bread. What's your favourite bread, James?
Nice milk roll.
Oh, that's good. It's a bit too thin, that though.
What is that?
Milk roll.
Milk roll. It's like
right. I'll get the screen share back up for the people that are on YouTube.
It's something that your daughter would probably eat. I'm not gonna lie.
I'd say brioche.
Oh, brioche. Yeah, I know what I mean. Yeah,
brioche bread. That's the one.
Yeah.
That's not called in Scotland, is it?
Oh, milk roll.
Yeah. Brioche. We're very posh here. Is that what you mean, or is that something different?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. It's
all right,
like
okay. That's not what I'm talking about.
Really...
I'm on about things like that more than anything.
That's a brioche fucking loaf or something.
Yeah, that's brioche.
Type in brioche because crumpet bread. That's something else. That's decent.
Crumpet bread.
Yeah,
so that's brioche. Brioche has got that little glaze on the top. Extra calories. They're a wee bit higher in calories, aren't they?
A bit. Yeah, there were a lot.
You know, my mum was calling these. She's calling these brochy rolls.
Brochy rolls.
What did you say there? What was the other thing you said?
What did we say then?
Crumpet bread. It's from Aldi. It's just crumpet in a loaf. Crumpet loaf.
Right. All right. Okay. I didn't know that was a thing. That would be. I feel like that would be quite nice. So, quite a carbolicious podcast.
It is. Oh, I reckon we should call it tattie scones versus potato cakes.
Aye. And what about your toaster? Where do you keep your toaster?
On the side.
On the side, yeah. You put it in the cupboard, don't you?
No, I don't. I don't. But like, apparently that's a normal thing. But I don't. I keep it out.
It's got to be always out and about.
No, not if you don't use it.
Yeah, that
Right.
looks actually.
That's what I'm talking about. Fried soda bread. Look at that. Now that is nasty. It's calorie dense. It's probably going to give you a heart attack, but it's fucking good.
Fried bread.
That's just fried bread, yeah.
Well, no, it's not soda bread. Soda bread is a different thing.
Is it? What is soda bread though?
Look, Ulster fried. This is what I'm talking about.
Oh, that looks decent. That.
So I suppose your only difference is going to be your fried soda that's there. Like, pretty sure that's the only difference. So there'll be someone from Ireland listens to this, or sorry, Northern Ireland listens to this, because don't want to offend anybody out there. Easily done, isn't it? They'll listen to this and they'll be like, "That's not the only difference," but I think it is. Although Sophie thinks it's normal to have like little potatoes, diced potatoes, with her fry, as she calls it.
Oh, and a breakfast. That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm not for that. Like,
Yep. No, that's like an American thing, sort of, isn't it?
yeah, I wonder what an American breakfast would say. Look at that shit. Look how terrible that is. One sausage. Like, how stingy can you get?
Gotta have two.
It makes the whole plate look terrible because actually what's going on in the rest of it isn't bad. But look at that fried soda though. Oof, that does look good. It's good enough for Eamon Holmes. Eamon. There's what about the fried mushrooms? What are we feeling on that?
Mushrooms are the one.
Where was that place you guys took me? Mind last year when I came for we had that night out, the Metcon night out.
That was like a standard little cafe in Heywood. That wasn't anything special. The market cafe.
No, but that's the thing. When you're getting something like that, the less special, the better.
Yeah, you sort of
The more rough and ready, the better.
Exactly, yeah. More greasier and fucking hardcore.
Yeah. If the place looks like it hasn't been cleaned in 10 years, you're in the right place.
Yeah, the grill's just still fucking caked in the same oil it was last year.
Yeah. Someone said that to me, like the town I live in, Octorard, like someone said to me that's what it needs. It needs a greasy fucking cafe because it's like all too nice and nice. It needs your greasy place. Like everything's too fresh.
Search something else. Search Greasy Pig Leeds. This was like one of the best breakfast places I've been to. It was fucking amazing.
Greasy
so they do
Pig Leeds. The only thing with this podcast, James, is oh my god, what is this?
They do a challenge where it's in a loaf. There it is, the fucking the breakfast in a loaf. Yeah,
that doesn't look like that much food though. To be fair,
it's a full loaf of fucking bread.
Yeah, I don't know if it looks that bad. £8 as well. £8.
That's not bad, that is it? That's
a bargain.
There was a breakfast bagel called the Beck Bagel, weren't there?
Yeah,
the Beck Bagel. It's targeted specifically for you. That's what you call niching down. We're looking for people called Rebecca.
What was even on it? Bacon, egg.
That looks pretty decent. And you can add extra egg, sausage, crispy bacon, choose your drink, bubblegum shake.
You know.
Add to basket. What do you mean add to basket? All right, you can like get delivered. Yeah, I wonder if they'll come up here.
There's a French toast challenge as well that Nick was saying. Search that. That should come up. I can't remember what place it's called.
Where is it?
It's in Saddleworth.
Saddleworth.
It's one.
Yeah, I kind of realised that, but I'm sure Google will figure that out. Diggle Lock.
No? Yeah, that's the one.
Saddleworth. What kind of fucking place is Saddleworth?
It's high end.
Yeah, actually, you know, I haven't seen that picture. I was like, you know what, this place is high end. This place is above me.
It's very high. It's fucking expensive. But yeah, that French toast challenge, it looks ridiculous.
No, trough looks ridiculous.
French toast. Look at that. That does look good. Wow.
That's not even the challenge.
That looks very good though, doesn't it?
Yeah, if you go on images, it should pop up the actual thing.
What's the place called again? The Diggy Lock Saddleworth. What a weird name. Oh,
Yeah.
look, there's that guy. Beard meets
Yeah,
food.
that's it. Look at that.
Oh, I'd eat all of that.
Completed within an hour. That's ridiculous.
What do you win?
20 minutes, 22 minutes and 2 seconds.
Yeah.
He like pure starves himself for days, so doesn't he? Like fasts.
That's it. He's got an hour. Well, he got an hour to do that, and he's done it in 22 minutes. That's fucking madness.
Yeah, but like I mean, to prepare for that, like he does like a fast for like a few days, doesn't he? Like I've watched him on YouTube a few times.
Yeah, he can't fucking just eat normal and then do something like that. That'd be fucking crazy.
We should do that for the Physique Factory YouTube. We should do some sort of eating challenge.
Definitely. We'll choose one. There's fucking loads everywhere, isn't there?
I feel like I wouldn't like it very much, you know that? Like I like the idea of it, and then I think actually, see when you're really full, it feels fucking horrible.
Oh, it's awful. It ruins you. I'd rather be hungry than like full like
Yeah,
that.
absolutely. Like for what's called Forbes Johnson or whatever his name is, the big guy out of Game of Thrones. He did a 50,000 calorie challenge. Do you ever watch that?
Hell no, that's big. That
I can't remember if he completed it, but I remember like his mates like being sick halfway through and like pulling out. It's when people do like a 10K food challenge. It's like, come on, the fuck, 10K is not hard.
that's easy.
Yeah, like there's some days I struggle not to do 10K. Like that's more of a challenge.
You could literally nail 10K easy without even thinking. But yeah, I reckon 25. That's probably a tough
What
one.
about a 10K clean food eating challenge?
Fuck that.
Like all has to be like single ingredient foods.
I'm not gonna not be asked.
Yeah, I know. I could nail easy 250 grams of oats in one sitting.
Oof, I don't know. I used to do 200 every morning. And that was a bit of a battle. Like, I mean, I remember like feeling sick until like 11 o'clock in the morning every day. It was disgusting.
I fucking hammer that.
A lot of fiber, that.
No, we're gonna say maybe not cream of rice. Cream of rice gets a bit too much. I'm on 100 grams of that at the moment in one of the meals, and that got a bit too much.
I don't like
cereal.
cream rice at all. Like,
Oh yeah, you're not a fan of it.
no, like even just taste wise, like forget nutrients and things like that. Just like taste wise, feel like it's pretty shit.
You either love it or you hate it.
Yeah, it's texture. Now maybe I've never made it good before, to be fair, but nah, fuck it, it's shite.
Yeah, you need
It
to.
tastes like semolina.
It's nice. The one I got, the complete strength one. Oh, it's so good.
Everyone seems to go for that one, to be fair.
Yeah, some of them are shit. Like the JP one, not that good, but the fucking complete strength one, that's a game
Most
changer.
JP doesn't listen to this, he'll be offended.
So, well, it's not shit. It's sort of in between. Then you got like the Cardiff Sports Nutrition one, which is shit. That's actually shit. Tastes like chemicals, and then the complete strength ones are different. It's a game changer.
JP probably has to have a quiet word with himself if he's sitting listening to our podcast.
Yeah,
Life went downhill.
He's done fucking well for himself, though, hasn't he?
You know, we haven't said the word moment arm in this podcast.
Oh, we haven't, have we? Fucking hell.
Or the word's it. There's two words.
Distant profile, strength profile. Yeah, there's
I feel like we've hardly talked about that shit recently. Maybe that's good. Maybe that's bad. Who knows?
a good thing. That's for the next podcast.
Normal service might resume. Although some people would say this is normal service.
It depends how often we do it.
Yeah, it depends what mood we're in. Like we're either on here with some sort of fucking mad subject, or we're not. We're just talking shit.
Right. Given all that food, do you want to wrap that up? Just because I want to go and eat, because I'm
going to go get some food now after all that chat.
I'm hungry now.
Yeah, right. Cool. We'll wrap it up at that, guys. Hope you enjoyed our ramblings today. Back with some more shit next week.